I'm Sammy Faircloth. I'm a freelance writer and author of the Caravan Handbook and the Motorhome and Campervan Handbook. And I'm here at the fantastic Love to Stay site in Shropshire on a very snowy day. And I'm here to enjoy all the comforts of a service pitch. Those that are new to caravanning and motorhoming might wonder what a service pitch is. So I'm going to explain what a service pitch is and what kit you need in order to get the most out of your pitch. So here we have the hookup post. This is similar to what you get at a standard one, except the difference is that you get a freshwater tap, so you can connect straight into your caravan or motorhome or into a water cylinder. You also have your electric hookup, which is the same as you'd get on a standard pitch. But what's different about this is you get also grey waste. So grey waste is the water that comes out of your shower and out of your sinks, and that can be directed straight into a point here. But what's different about this site, and this is Love to Stay site, is you also get a black waste emptying point, and that's on this side, and you'll see that you have a hose as well. So this is for emptying your toilet cassette. The only thing I will say is you can only use this point if you use green chemicals, and that's really important. But also at Love to Stay, they do have a separate toilet emptying point as well. Now, most motorhomes and campervans have their own onboard water tank. So you'd fill this in the usual way with your hose pipe that you would do on a normal service point. The difference really with a service pitch is you can obviously connect to the tap and run your hose straight into where your water inlet is on your motorhome or campervan, and it just means that you don't have to drive off pitch to go and fill up and empty. With caravans, there's different choices that you can have. So the main one is obviously you can have your water container with your pump here, and you can just fill that up from the tap if you want. But far more convenient is to purchase the Universal Mains Water Adapter Kit, which we've got set up here. So the way this works is you have your hose coming into the valve here, which is connected to like a ball cock, similar to what you have on your toilet system at home. And basically what happens is when you turn the tap on, it fills the water container to about halfway, and the ball valve, once it gets to that point halfway, it stops the water flowing. And then you just use your pump as usual to turn on the taps and get your water. So that's a really good way to get your water. For a constant flow of water, a great bit of kit is the Well Watermaster Mains Adapter Kit. It comes with the tap connector, which obviously connects to the tap on your pitch, and it comes with a Well socket. Now here we have a Truma socket on our caravan, and Well do supply an adapter for your Truma socket. The hose is 7.5 metres long. It's actually flat when there's obviously no water in it, so it packs up really small, which is fantastic, so you don't have to take your water container away with you. So this is a really great bit of kit. But one bit of advice I would say if you're going to use this is if you go away for the day or at night, you might want to turn this off, because the point of this socket is to control the mains water supply pressure, and sometimes they can leak. So the great thing about service pitches is that you don't have to have your waste container. You can just purchase these rigid pipes from any DIY store, and as you can see, you connect them into your outlet here, and then it runs down the rigid pipe all the way down to the designated grey waste point on your service pitch hookup point area. Now the grey waste, just to clarify, is your shower water and your water from your sinks. So that's the only waste you should be putting into that designated point there. It's really important with the rigid pipes that you have them running downhill, obviously, because if you don't get them on a nice little slope down, the waste will come back up, and that's the last thing you want. And to hold them in place, we've got these great little Velcro clips from Caravan Bright Ideas, and they literally just go into this lower awning rail here, and they come in varying sizes, and they just support that rigid pipe nicely so that you get that nice level down. Another great bit of kit is the flexible hose pipe kit from Collapse, and it comes with 4 1-metre flexible hoses. As you can see, they pull out and they can bend round corners, so they're really great for when you need them for your waste. They also come with the connector for your waste outlet. They come with these rather good rock pegs with a hook, and what happens is when you connect them all in together, that hook, they just sit on there so that you can get your slope perfect for getting rid of waste. And finally, comes with a really fine brush so that you can clean the pipes out. I'd really recommend that you get yourself some tap adapters. Now, you can get them in plastic or brass, but they just simply screw onto your tap. But don't forget to remember to unscrew them when you leave, because we've left many of these behind. So that's a tap adapter that simply screws on to the tap, like so. So obviously on a service pitch, we have our electric hookup point, which is the same as you would get on a standard pitch. I'd always ask at reception when you check in, what is the amps on your hookup? This one is 16 amps, but it's important to know that so that you don't overrun the system. So obviously most of the time we use a 25-metre cable, but when you're on a service pitch, it might be that you want to use a 10-metre cable, because obviously you're not going to need a massive run to get to your hookup because you have your own designated hookup point. So that's something you might want to bear in mind. So with these essential items, you can enjoy the convenience and comfort of a service pitch. So what's holding you back? Pack up, book, and go and get one of those service pitches.